Very different colors and timbre. But he's also very folk, eh?
Yeah, very good.
Because she's very airy.
Nice. She actually has some of the hardest singing phrases in this
It's a very
song.
difficult duo.
For both parts. I really like that.
It's a hard song.
It is.
Especially when I have duet setting down. She's got
Look at that breath
lungs.
control.
Yeah.
Breath control.
She doesn't need oxygen. Oxygen needs her.
It's true. His technique is also really good. Look at that anchoring.
Whoa, what a finish.
Very good. Very
What
good.
a finish,
Very,
mate.
very nice. The placing, it started pretty mild.
It did.
It started in like unison kind of style, both singing together. He's very much speech forward. He's very much not very melody driven. So to have the complete opposite of that, which is his sister, and really just bring that dynamic. Obviously, she is really like riffing off. She's doing descants throughout the whole of the track, except for that first few phrases that they did together in unison. The rest of it is really much like she's bouncing off of that initial note and then creating something completely different with that. I really love the fact that this is like face to face with two contemporary styles
Yeah.
that you wouldn't be able to see often
Well-
in the same stage at the same time.
Well, also, Chi Chin, he's more like a pop singer.
Yes. So you have that pop effect, which is speech forward, and
Correct.
kind of like disdain, not very melody driven, but it's more of like the feeling and the rhythmicality of it.
Yeah. So then Chi Yu, obviously very, very folk, as we all noticed. It is always nice to see siblings do well together. Actually, quite a rare occurrence. In South America, there was but there still is, a popular duo, which is the siblings, Jesse Joy, right?
That's right.
And in South Korea, there is Lee Chang-hyuk and Lee Soo-hyun, who are Akdong Music. They do very well together. But here in the West, there aren't that many siblings that do that type of stuff.
I don't think not popularly known.
No, not at that level anyways.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously,
for sure.
obviously now we know in China they do. And now they're like, they're very deep into their life. Like Chi Chin, he's like 64 years old.
Right, very cool.
They've lived their careers. They've had
Yes.
great times. And obviously they should keep going,
They've
absolutely.
made their lives.
But never like when they're contemporary to our age.
No,
I
it's
guess
interesting.
It's quite rare,
It
obviously.
is a difficult. Well, there's Billie Eilish and her brother.
I guess Phineas and Billie Eilish. That's right.
They're not a musical
They're not a music
group
duo, yeah.
per se, but I think it would work similar to what her and her brother have done in
Because
their
Phineas
careers.
has his own independent career, and Billie Eilish, obviously.
But they have composed and written for each
Together,
other,
yeah.
and they've done a lot of stuff together. So I suppose that could be a good
I think
level of
that's
comparison.
most likely. Obviously, as a lot of you know, Baleska's working on her music at the moment, and that's probably where. I mean, obviously they're just shooting for the stars here, but that's obviously like probably what's going to happen. It's very unlikely that we would make a duo per se, but whether I produce, create songs, blah blah, right? Yeah, sure. And then obviously I'll play for my sister. But
Ouch.
yeah, but like I don't have the vocal capability that any of these guys do. That's
No,
nuts.
it's really cool
What the
though. It's really dope to see though, because obviously you see the encouragement of his sister.
Yeah.
She's like, why don't you take on this career?
Awesome, right?
He goes ahead and conquers China.
Yeah, nothing else.
Nothing
the Chinese
else.
music industry, just Chinese pop. So the lyrics quite repetitive, quite cyclical. They go, in every person's heart there is an acre of field. In every person's heart there is a dream. One seed is an acre of field in my heart.
Aww.
Why should I plant with it? What should I plant with it? Plant peaches, plant plums, plant spring's breezes. After the flowers finish blossoming, spring shall come again. There's an acre of field in my heart. That's very sweet. Quite an interesting and a lot of information here. So she did invite her brother obviously to go perform with her here. It was I Am Singer. This album originally was in 1985 and it was called Echo. That's where it was included, and which it was Taiwan's first CD release in its music history.
Wow, imagine that.
The lyricist San Mao was a renowned contemporary female author and Chi Yu dearest friend, considering the persons best able to sing the sentiments and wanderings of hardship found in San Mao's writing, which he was very popular for. A Field of Dreams was the last song completed for the album and also one of Chi Yu's signature works.
Nice.
Simple lyrics and simple folk melody, it's what made her really popular, even though in the previous song I wouldn't consider that as simple. It was actually quite
Well, but I think
easily understood.
Yeah, I don't think you would have taken either of these performances by a surface level. I think whether they were popular or not, they definitely promote musical intricacy in a way that is so easily accessible.
So during the recording, the lyrics even moved San Mao to tears.
Aww.
His own lyrics, as she recalled her lost love. San Mao, Field for Dreams, is about the dream of now and imagining a field not too large, just 1 acre would be enough. As you envision it, its seeds well up in your palms, and I really want to sow them all to experience the farmer's feeling of seeing new sprouts.
That's beautiful.
So the fact that obviously
It's like
Chi Yu was
treating your heart as a land
Yeah.
to plant in.
Correct.
Yeah, something to grow in. That's beautiful.
That's a nice way
such
to
a
look at it.
gorgeous perspective.
and actually not a metaphor very often used. I don't think I've ever seen it used like
Correct.
that. Your heart is a field.
Yeah, like a fertile
Fertile
land.
land.
Yeah, you often
You can let it die.
Yeah, you often hear about, hardening your heart and the scars of the heart,
Yeah.
but you never really take into consideration that once the field has been burned, it becomes more fertile. You can grow more in a broken land if you wish.
Correct. Oh, that's
So-
probably a way more accurate. Like
It's a very mature perspective, though.
And also, if certain patches of the land are rotten or ill, you can work on them.
Yeah.
You can add nutrition to the soil. You
Yes.
can help it day by day
And because
until it grows fruits again.
And because you've put so much care and attention into it, whatever comes out of it will be great.
That is such a great way to look at that.
It's a really good concept.
What would you say would be like a tip that someone, if they like this type of style, especially for folk, what could they do singing wise to try and not replicate, but if you are gonna sing or cover a song of Chi Yu, what do you think would be a technical singing advice?
I have a really fun exercise, which is trying to emulate the sounds of a siren. So like an ambulance or like a police car, the sirens that they go around. So you try the trying to
Yeah, baby.
and you're trying to explore the whole range of the sound. So in a way that it creates like a slide. So you're trying to slide from the bottom to the top and all the way back down. So in that kind of like sling motion,
Yeah.
you're understanding where to send the notes to the back of your head. It naturally happens. You don't have to think too much about it. So as long as you keep the idea of sounding like a siren, the continuity of the singing phrase will be there in a lyrical ability, and you will also start to learn about breath control, because the singing phrase, the exercise is quite long. Yeah. So try that.
There
Let me
you have
know-
it.
Let me know how that goes.
Singing tip from Fisher Friday. Goodbye.
Adios.